We don't often need additional support. We're not lacking for much, and when we have a problem facing us, we can typically figure out a workaround. We can get a hack. We've got OKRs and goals. We're going to solve our problems. I don't experience it as much in the nations. You're talking about mission trips. So when I'm in rural Southeast Asia or in different parts of India or in China, they're desperate and dependent. One of the ways we say it's like we pray over our food, they pray for food. Wow, yeah. And so I think there is a desperation that I sense amongst God's people in the nations that I don't sense here.
I would agree.
And we have budgets, we have provisions, we have ministries, we've gone to school, we've been successful. And so I think a microcosm in our people is what we demonstrate as pastoral leaders. So how often are we telling our people, hey, we can't figure this out. We need to be desperate and pray. Hey, we're not ready for that yet. We need to seek the Lord more. So I think we even unintentionally teach our people a lack of desperation because we want to project confidence. We want to project we've got it together. We want our ministries to look good. We want our churches to be well put together. We want to instill confidence. And that's not bad. Like nobody wants to go to a church and like, they don't know what the heck they're doing. Let's tithe there. They'll waste our money. So we don't want to do that. But I think part of it, Daryl, to your point, is it's a human nature that says, I need to be in control. I don't want to be controlled. Right. I want to be successful. I don't want to surrender. So I think that's a part of it. I think it's a human nature issue, but I think it's more problematic in more successful, however we define success areas.
Yeah, almost like a performance culture type of thing.
Sure, yeah.
Okay, I get that. Do you think when you do that over a repeated period of time, and it could be, weeks, months, years, etc., do you think that can eventually lead to, or it can be an indicator of burnout? Like, in other words, is that just a prelude to, if you're not relying on the Spirit, if all it is look at what I'm budgeting, I'm managing, I'm controlling over time, I would surmise that eventually that could lead to burnout. And I know you talked about that a little bit in your sermon.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I think the best thing that could happen to a person who's, whether it's their family, like the mom that's listening right now and trying to figure out, like, how do I work and take care of my kids and, serve my family well, or the dad who's trying to go to whatever situation you're in. I mean, I think although difficult and a struggle, the best thing that could happen to someone is that they end up burned out. Because that is one of the only options to a person trying to do life in their own strength, wisdom, power, is it's going to lead to burnout. And that's probably a gift from the Lord that would back you up and slow you down and say, there's a better way. There's a better way. The opposite would be, some leaders that I know, man, they're bright, they're successful, and they get to the end of their career and they didn't burn out, but they've got their chest puffed out, and pride led the way. And they end the career, and a lot of them, the burnout is really more regret, and they go, I accomplished all that. I wonder what God could have done if I would have really gotten out of the way. I did a lot, but what could have God did? So it's a different type of burnout. Yeah. It's more of a regret type of burnout than a weariness. And I think both could happen. I experienced the former more, people just weary and tired. I can't do this anymore. Well, you're not supposed to be doing it on your own. You're not supposed to be doing it on your own. Right.